welcome everyone back to my channel. My name is Bilkis. In today's class, we'll be looking at algebraic simplification. Now, don't forget the last class we actually introduced algebra to you. Now, before I proceed into today's topic, I will implore you all to please subscribe if you are new here, and I say a very big welcome to all of you that are returning. Now, please do not forget to turn on the notification bell so that you get updates anytime I upload. Now, let's look at the topic properly. Now, we want to simplify algebraic expressions in their basic ways, starting from the very basic or simple ones anyway. Now, in arithmetic, 3 times 4 is a short way of writing 4 plus 4 plus 4. That is, we are adding 4 into 4 in 3 places. We want to add them together. That is the meaning of what? 3 times 4 in normal arithmetic expressions. Similarly, in algebra, 3 times a is short for a plus a plus a. Now, don't forget, anytime you hear the word algebra in mathematics, it comes to the fact that you should have it at the back of your mind that it is what? Letter representation of number. That is, you always have what? Letter in what? Any algebraic expression. Does that make sense? Now, based on that understanding, so in algebra, you have 3 times a is now short for what? A plus a plus a. That is, you want to add a in 3 places. You want to add them together. That is what it means. Now, we usually shorten 3 times a to be what? 3a in algebra. Example, 3a equals to 3 times a, which is equal to what? A plus a plus a. Now, don't get confused as to the way we are using the multiplication operator and the addition operator interchangeably. Do not get confused. You just need to study the patterns and the way with which you are using them. Is that clear? All right. So if I have 3a equals to 3 times a, it now means that it is a plus a plus a into 3 places like that. Now, based on this understanding, please do not mix it up. In arithmetic, you have numbers all through. But in algebra, you have a number and then a letter. Do you understand? So please, 3 times 4 is not the same thing as 3 times a. Because 3 times 4 is just normal arithmetic. Multiply 3 times 4 together, which is the same thing as 4 plus 4 plus 4. That is 4 into 3 places or 3 into 4 places, and then you add it together. Does that resonate with you? Alright. So now let's look at this example. Write the following shortest possible ways. Write the following in shortest possible ways. Now let's look at this first one that we have here. I have a plus a plus a in algebra. Write it in the shortest possible way, because I know that if I have a's into like 20 or 30 places, it's going to occupy as much space as possible. So I want to minimize my space, and it's to even for it to be convenient for me. So I don't want to write a's into thousands or hundreds. So I want to look for the shortest possible way with which I can represent it or write it down. Do you understand? So if I have a plus a plus a, I can see, because a's are the same thing, so I could simply just add all the a's together and say what? My answer is what? 3a. Do you understand? Look at what we have here. I remember that I said 3a means 3 times a, or a plus a plus a. So the fact that a's means they are the same thing, they are the same thing. It's not as if I have a plus b plus c. No, I have a plus a plus a. So because of that, that means all the a's joined together are what? 3a. It's just like saying you have one bag plus another bag plus another bag. That will give you what? 3 bags. The same thing, you have one apple, another apple here, and yes, another apple here. What does that mean? It means 3 apples. Do you understand? All right. Now, based on that, let's go to the second question here. This next one here, I have x plus x. And what does that mean? That's the same way I did this. Just add it together because they are the same thing. Do you understand? One xylophone, another xylophone. When you join it together, it will give you what? 2 xylophones. And that is what? 2x. Now, number 3 is this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4r. Do you understand? Because they are the same thing. 4r. Is that clear? Now, the next one will be what? Y plus y. And that is what? Just 2y. Now, don't be surprised that they are so easy. They are easy for us to just add and just write it because they are the same terms. All through y, all through m, all through c, all through r, all through x, and all through a. So just add them together because they are the same thing. They are the same letters. Now, this one I have m plus m plus m. How many m's do I have there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And that is what? 5m. The same way, how many c do I have there? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When I add them together, I have what? 6c. So this is actually just the preamble or the basic or foundation understanding that I need you to have before we can proceed to other questions. Do you understand? To other subtopics under this. So for those of you that do not understand this square concept, it is understandable. I understand the fact that you might not understand from the get-go, but please, you can rewatch the video as many times as was possible. And please do not forget to subscribe to this channel, hit the notification bell beside it, so that you will be the first to know anytime I upload. I'll see you in the next class.